A tech-savvy rider implemented new technology to modify his 2015 GL 1800 Honda Goldwing. That Goldwing later became known as Black Flash, an extreme lighting show bike.
But it would be nothing.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Cornell. Today is Wednesday. Getting ready to get out here and go out and have a little fun, ride on the bike for a minute before I head off to work. First thing I want to do is give a shout out to my boy, Mr. Cameo. He's got a F6B. We've been going back and forth for the past week and a half or so. He went and bought the Rollin light set. And man, we've been going back and forth on Facebook, Messenger, phone calls, talking to each other, trying to get his bike up. I've been talking him through it, the installations. He been watching my videos. We finally got it up. Well, he finally got it up. I'm just giving him instructions on what I did. Now, he was taking pictures of his bike, sending me videos, through YouTube. I mean, not through Facebook. Man, we stayed in touch while he worked on his bike, man, so he can get it up and go down to Daytona bike week. He finally got it up and went down there to bike week, man, and he basically showed off, man. I'm proud of him. So to my boy, Mr. Cameo, on that F6B, and his bike is named Black Scarlet. Man, he got that joker looking nice, man. So that's what it's all about, man, helping the next man. He went and bought the Rollin light set, and he was the first one. When he got him, he was like, hey, man, I watch your videos. He contacted me, and, hey, man, I watch your videos. I watched every little episode of how you did everything. And he said, man, I'm really interested. I don't know anything about wiring, electronics. He said, but I got a feeling that you'll help me if I decide to get these lights. And when he went on and got them, man, I gave him my phone number and my email address, and he got everything that he wanted. He watched the videos on how I did my installations. And when he was ready to actually start working on his bike, he was ready. He got in there and followed my instructions on the installations of the Rollin light set. Now, keep in mind, this is a man who said he never did anything like that. And he was able to follow the instructions of my videos and install his own Rollin light set. So he went down there, man, to Daytona bike week. And he basically showed out with the Rollin lights. Like I said, I'm proud of him. And he was like, man, I just wanted to say thank you for helping me, helping me through the installation. And I said, hey, man, I said, you know what's going to happen, right? I said, just like you did me, I know a man going to approach you and say the same thing. Hey, man, I want to get them lights, will you help me with that installation? I said, that's going to be my feet to you, man. I said, if that next man come to you, you got to help him. He was like, man, brother, that is no problem at all. It's all about helping the next man. And saying that's the type of person I am, man. Like I said, I gave this man my personal cell phone number. We went back and forth on Facebook, Messenger, phone calls, whole 9 yards, man. I'm going all out my way to try to help this man get his bike up, And now that he got it up and running, he said already people approaching him saying the same thing. He said, well, whenever one of them is serious and they come to him, he gonna be all there for him too, man. So that I want to say, man, see, that's the type of person that I am. I'm willing to help the next person. And if we get people who is into doing stuff like that, helping the next man so we can all get together and enjoy our bikes, man. See, all this money that's been thrown away and people spending money on products that don't work because nobody bothers, to give them their own personal opinion about that product. See, that was the whole reason behind my channel in the first place. I'm like, man, I got tired of spending all this money on products, and come to find out, if someone just would have said, hey, it didn't work for me, man, and this is why, I would have took it into consideration and either tried it or not tried it, instead of taking it all on my own and buying products and then have no idea what's going to happen. So that's what I was saying, man. It's all about helping the next person out. And if you get the opportunity to do so, don't hesitate, because you'll never know when you might need that same help in return. And it's going to be from somebody you never met before, So be kind, be nice. You see something you want, go after it. Ask the next man for some help. And when that next man help you and he gets you up and going, you do the same thing when the next person come to you. Alright. So that's my little spiel for the day. I went in, my boss from Oklahoma City got in touch with me and was telling me about they were doing some job transfers. And I guess my job is coming open for government. They trying to release the contract from contractors like myself and turn the job over to government types of jobs. And they called me up and said, hey, man, everybody really like the type of work that you do. They really like you down there. So that was the first thing they wanted me to do, was offer you the job. I was like, well, I guess I'm not going to say no, because I like what I do. And the minute I said yes, they sent me a government cell phone. So that's why you see this second phone up here on my bike. I know this son of a bitch got a damn tracking device on it. I know it do. I'm going to keep it off until I get to wherever I'm going. So, hey, man, I really appreciate everything that's looking out for me. And like I said, when you do stuff and to help out other people, it'll always come back on you, man. And it'll come back on you two times over. And like I said, here it is. One of my contracting jobs was about to get terminated, and now they offer me the government's position for the job. I'm like, okay, no problem. I'm all for it. Let's do it. So your boy is going to the government side of the house. Play around with them for a little while until I get too old to do this stuff. I'll smoke your ass. You get beside me. Hey, man, that's my spiel for the day. I just wanted to share some good news with y'all. Tell my boy Cameo, hey, man, Mr. Cameo, hey, I love you like a brother, man. And like I said, my fee is to help that next man that come to you, so y'all take it easy. That's my spiel for the day, YouTube. Y'all have a good one.